Hi students, let's look at this question here, which is a Math Olympiad question, I believe, which was taken from one of the Australian Math Olympiad, but I'm not sure which paper is this, so I'm not very sure of the source. It was asked by one of our students. Let's see how we can do this proficiently. So Emily has created a jumping game using a straight row of floor tiles that she has numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Starting on tile 2, she jumps along the row, landing on every second tile and stops on the second last tile in the row. Okay. Now let's try and understand the first part here. So saying that you have got we have got the whole thing here, which is we are starting on tile 2. So I'm going to start 1, 2, then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on, until we have got, like, let's say n-2, n-1, and n, right? The reason why I know it will end on the end is because it says it stops on the second last tile in the row. So second last tile in the row is this one here. Second last tile in the row would be this tile here. Okay, I'm not sure what tile is this. This will be second last. So she's starting on tile 2, meaning she starts from here. Okay, she starts here. Okay. Now take note of this. She jumps along a row, landing on every second tile. So she just 1, 2. Then 1, 2, and 1, 2, so on. Okay, so what I could possibly form here would be essentially, let's say she skipped k steps. Okay, she has k steps, right? And this k has to be obviously k has to be integer value, right? Where k has to be integer value, or rather it has to be a counting number because that's the number that you're jumping. So in other words, I could write this down as 2k, right? 2k plus 2, right? You have 2 units here, 2. So this will give us 2k slot plus 1. This last slot here will give me n. Am I right to say? So I repeat, basically, this is 2 slots, right? This is obviously 1 slot. So if you take 2k, is it steps? They say k jumps, 2k jumps. Okay, so if I take 2 plus k jump, every jump got 2 steps, right? So that's why this will give me n slots there. So that's the first thing that you must be able to write down. Okay, so I'm trying to break this down as much as I can. Now then, the next thing, starting from this tile, she turns backward and okay, so I'm going to draw another line here so that I will get a nice one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. This will be n-2, this is n-1, this is n. I don't care what is it, but starting from this tile here, you know that she turns and jumps backwards towards the start. This time landing on every third tile. Same thing. So she stops on the tile 1, so meaning she stops here. Okay, stops here. In other words, from this tile here, we know that she skipped every 3 steps. And she will skip the 3 steps so that it is just nice on this tile here. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So this is another 3 steps here. Okay, so this same thing, I'm going to write this as q skips, right? That will be 3q plus 2 tiles. This is 2 tiles, will give me n. So this is 1. Now take note, these are very important stuff. Okay, we need to understand that. Finally, she turns again and jumps along the row, landing on every 5th tile. This time she stops on the second last tile. So same thing, draw it out. We know that she starts here, 2, 3, 4, until the second last tile, which is this part here. So we know that she skipped 5 tiles. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until the last tile here. We know that this is actually our PQR steps, as R skips, right? Every skip got 5 tiles, so we can simply write 1 plus 5R plus 1 equals to n. Now these are all very important information. What we could write down here is 5R plus 2 equals to n. Okay, so that's the main thing here. So we're going to try and understand how to solve this. So this time she again stops on the second last cell. So the number of tiles of this row could be how many tiles. So how many tiles could there be? So basically asking what are the n numbers that you can have. Okay, so we have a few choices here. We have 39, 40, 47, 49, and 53. Let's break this down apart here. So I have this. Okay, I'm going to write everything down on this. Maybe I should just I'll just put this as 2k plus 3. So 2k plus 3 equals to n. And then we have 3q plus 2 equals to n. And 5r plus 2 equals to n. Now take note, this k, I use k, didn't I use p? I use k. Okay, k, p, k, q, r. So if I use k, q, and r, these have to be whole number. Okay, now let's try and understand what's going on here. This one by one, we need to realize what is one by one. This is an even number. Now this is all guess and check on understanding basic like how numbers works and stuff like that. So this is even, this is odd. Okay, so we know that even plus odd will definitely give us odd, right? So n has to be odd. Okay, so this is the main thing. So if this is odd, then we know that this cannot be true, because then the rest are odd, so we cannot, b is out, so hence b is out, b is out, b is out. Okay, so that's one. Then after which, of course, if this is even, k can be any number. You could actually find any k which gives you any odd number will be within the first one. If you don't believe me, you could sub any k can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's say if you, okay, I'm going to give you an example. It's 49. So in order to get 49, k has to be 9 will be 49 is 2 times 23, I believe, plus 3 is 49. There you go. So basically 2 times 23 plus 3 is 49. So you can actually find any k value to give. So it's possible for any odd numbers, it's fine. Then after which you can look at the second one, which is what's the second one? The second is 3q plus 2 equals to n. Okay. Now how do we do this then? We can rewrite this actually. What we can do is actually just 3q equals to n minus 2. Now what does this mean? If you take n at minus 2, it has to be this is a multiple of 3. That is important. Okay, so if this minus 2, this is 3 minus 2. 9 minus 2 is 37. This is minus 2 will be 45. This will be 47, and this will be 51. Okay, out of all these, right, the one which is a multiple of 3s are actually this is not multiple of 3. 7 plus 3 is not a multiple of 3, so it's not multiple of 3 here. This is a multiple of 3. This is not multiple of 3. This is a multiple of 3. Okay, so you know that 45 and 51 they are multiple of 3. So by process of elimination, I already can narrow down C and E. Okay, then this same thing, you do the same question here, which is if 5r equals to n minus 2. So if you subtract 2 out, you have to make sure 5r, this is a multiple of 5. Okay, make sure. So you just minus 2 out from 45 and 51. Am I right? Let me see. Sorry, I wrongly. This one we just multiply by 2, minus of 2 here, and minus of 2 here. Not from 51. Yeah, I see wrongly. So we know that if you do minus by 2, this will be 45 and this will be 51. So obviously this is not a multiple of 5. This is a multiple of 5. So the answer has to be C equals to 47. So answer is C, which is 47. Okay, so this is how we do this question here. Properly, I'm not sure whether this is the most efficient way, but this is how I will solve it. Meaning I will just break it down and I will try and just try and understand what's going on. If you have any question or comments, please do let me know, and I'll see you when I see you in the next question. Bye.